Hop.
It's the D-Hop talking shop.
Yo.
Yeah. We talking with D-Hop.
Yeah.
Tell me which team you got. Yeah. On the D-Hop talking shop.
Yeah, it's your boy D-Hop.
D-Hop talking shop.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah. We talking with D-Hop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me which team you got.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. On the D-Hop talking shop.
Welcome to the D-Hop Talking Shop.
Welcome back to another episode of the D-Hop Talking Shop podcast. I have NFL agent and also an NBA agent, Nakia McCloud. Thank you for taking the time to come in on my podcast, man.
Oh, no problem, man. Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So I want to go ahead and ask you, what are the steps to being, the process going into be an NFL and an NBA agent? Like, how does the process get started?
So with the NFL, it's important. I tell everybody this: you have to have a master's degree or 7 years of negotiating experience to even sit for the test. And with that being said, like there's a lot of other things that go into it as far as the application process. Like they're gonna ask you about, your legal history, what kind of services you plan to provide for your clients. They're gonna ask you, all types of stuff, and they're also gonna call you references. So whatever 3 references you put on the application, just be aware that they will call them. So so applying for the test, and then there's an application fee associated with it, and after that, you're gonna have to pass a background check, and once your application gets approved, then you're ready to go for the test, and they'll send you like all the test materials that you need, and the timeline for this, you have to submit the application by the end of February, and by over the summer, late June, late July. Well, we took our test in late July. You got to lock in and be ready to take the test. So you got to take a 60-question multiple choice exam and have a scale score of 70 to pass. So that's the NFL process, and it was pretty rigorous. I didn't really have as much help with that one as I did for the NBA one. The NBA for me was a little bit easier. I submitted my application, I want to say in October or November of 2023, and then I didn't have to take the test until February. So, it was a little quicker turnaround time, but at the same time, we had a lot more resources. Sports Business Classroom was very valuable, and Hall Pass Media, everybody that just helped put on like this study guide track that we had, and we had actual people that covered the material that we were learning like as their job in real life. So we had Bobby Marks from ESPN and Eric Pincus from the Bleacher Report, and having them teach us, it was really dope because they could tell us about something and then give us a real life example right after that, like whether it's something that happened in the past or something that's currently going on. So those 2 different processes. One was a little bit harder, but at the same time, I think it's doable for everybody that sets their mind to it.
Okay. So was you nervous about going into the test? Or you knew you'd like, I'm about to pass this?
So funny story about that, man. For the NFL one, I was a little bit more nervous because, like I said, I was the only person like really studying by myself until like the last couple of days before the test. I found a study group finally. But as far as like being nervous about it, I was like, man, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna study long enough and hard enough to where, I'm not even gonna leave this thing to doubt. And one thing that really inspired me during that time was Tank Davis. He was fighting Ryan Garcia. So like watching all the lead up to that fight, and Tank was like, "Oh, I'm gonna knock him out in the 7th round." You know what I'm saying? And you seeing certain stuff like the same they doing promo like for the fight. Tank's working out. He was like, "Man, like I'm working today." You know what I'm saying? He didn't work out today. Like, I'm tired, but I'm gonna push through it. I don't got no legs. So, just seeing the way he approached that fight, it played a big part of me approaching that test. I was like, you know what? I'm going in there knowing I'm gonna pass, and that's gonna be that. Like I woke up that morning fully confident that I was gonna do that.
Okay, yeah. I want to say congratulations on all your success, man. That's big time. I know you're gonna you finna have some big time greats that you're gonna be representing in the near future. I know you're excited for that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So was it always a dream for you to be a agent?
I would say coming up, I mean, you want to be an athlete. You want to go to school for
Yeah,
free on scholarship, play ball. Whether that be football, basketball, baseball, whatever. So I grew up playing all three sports, and then once I got to high school, I would say probably after my junior year, I really wasn't
yeah,
too interested in playing college sports anymore because I saw everything that went into it with my brother.
yeah,
He had to do a lot, and I was like, if I'm not really committed to playing a sport, like I'm not gonna be
yeah.
doing this in college. So whenever I got to school, I was like, okay, like this is something I can see myself doing. Um, and I just really attacked it full force, man. So yeah, I
Yeah.
would say for probably about since I was 16, 17, I knew I really wanted to do this.
Ah, okay, yeah. That's it. Yeah, that's what's up, man. You done came a long way on the journey with that. So like, so you like, when did you stop like actually playing sports like football? Did you play
Oh,
both sports, football and basketball?
yeah, I stopped playing in high school at the end of high school. So
Ah, okay.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. Like, what made you like pursue it? Officially, like, being an agent.
Okay, so whenever I was younger, like 11, 12 years old, my dad, he was mentoring Stephon Gilmore and Jadavion Clowney, guys like that at the time. So, he
Yeah,
played a big part in helping them really make their college decision and also played a big part in helping them choose their agent. So, being a part of that process and seeing that process up close, like even though I was really young,
yeah,
that's what really piqued my interest. And
yeah,
once I realized, this meshes perfectly with what I like to do because I like to travel, I like to meet people. I
yeah,
love sports, I love to stay around the game. So
yeah,
I was like, this is something I could really do. And then, I mean, of course, you don't see a lot of people like from where I'm from being an agent. Like I know, like I'm one of the first ones, especially like the first black one. And we've had a lot of talent come out. Um,
yeah.
and on top of that, it's like where I'm from played a big factor too because I'm from Rock Hill, South Carolina, and then if you know about Rock Hill, like it's one of those
Yeah,
things where we're turning out talent, but now like, we're starting to get national attention. We produce the most NFL players per capita out of any area in the world. We got one per 7,500 people coming out, so you know what I'm saying, and being NFL players, and that's a very high hit rate. So with that
yeah.
being said, I wanted to help the guys especially like from where I'm from, really reach their goals and exceed their full potential.
Okay, yeah. That's where Stephon Gilmore went.
Yeah,
South Carolina,
Stephon
right?
Gilmore, Jadavion Clowney, Jonathan
Yeah,
Joseph,
Clowney.
Chris Hope, all them guys. Like
Yeah, keep
you done
naming
had
them.
some monsters. Yeah,
Yeah, and I'm an LSU fan, so I know all about those guys.
yeah, yeah,
You pay attention to a lot of college football. You watch a lot of college football.
yeah. I would say since I first started watching football, I've really like paid more attention to college, even more so than the NFL. Now, recently,
Yeah.
yeah, I've had to pay like really lock in on the NFL and really understand like every team's situation. But man, I'm always gonna be a huge college football fan.
Oh yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. So as a NFL agent, like, are y'all allowed to like have teams, favorite teams, or no?
Yeah, so it's a conflict of interest. And I mean, I'm pretty sure you got agents out here that probably got a favorite team that they really root
Yeah.
for, but you probably won't catch me doing that, man. Because I mean, it's just kind of looked down upon. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't want to like have a favorite team and then send a guy there, and next thing
Yeah.
it'd be questions and stuff like that. I don't really got time to do all that. So
Yeah. Be mad at them and like, man, you didn't catch the game, so you didn't catch the ball, so my team lost type deal.
right.
I didn't know that, man. So that's what's up. So do you get to like have free access to tickets like going into games, or how did
um,
that work?
nah, not really. Like only way I'm getting into a game is if I either pay for my ticket or whoever I'm coming to see, if they take care of me. And usually, that's what happens. I got a lot of friends in and around the league that try to make sure I'm squared away. So I don't run into any problems like that.
Oh, okay, I understand, man. So, before you became an agent, did you used to go to a lot of football games and NBA games?
I went to a lot of college football game, man. Saturdays in Columbia, South Carolina. I was, at the University of South Carolina Gamecocks. I was at Williams-Brice Stadium.
Yeah,
Went to a lot of college football games, high school games because my dad he coached football and basketball. So I was always at high school games coming up. didn't really get a chance to go to like a lot of pro games, but I did see my fair share of Bobcats and Hornets games. I very rarely ever went to a Panthers game.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
that's one of my favorite players right there, Cam Newton. Yeah, that's my favorite
Okay.
quarterback. Oh yeah, I got 10 favorite players. Cam Newton is one of them, man. So yeah, Cam
Yeah.
Newton was that guy, man.
Yeah, he
I
was,
be
man.
hating the disrespect that he be getting, like from the
Yeah.
kids or whatnot. That be making me
Hmm.
mad. It's like y'all coming to see a pro, like he did it. We talking about a Heisman winner. He
Yeah.
went to the Super Bowl. He lost, but he also won MVP. Like those two, as
Exactly.
long he always been a winner. So
Yeah.
we need to put
Cam's
some
one of the
respect on
best to
Cam
ever
Newton.
do it. He should get treated as such, man. Like despite everything that's going on off the field, I don't think you can really take away how he really has changed the game. You know what I'm saying? Without Cam Newton, like who's to know if we have Josh Allen. So
Yeah,
you know.
definitely. Yeah, definitely. So, yeah, so I want to go ahead and move on to the next question. So, it's like, what advice can you give other people who want to be in your shoes one day?
Oh, let's see. So I was told this by an agent when before I got certified. Um, and he was from South Carolina as well. His name's Aaron Henderson. He's from Clutch Sports, and he was telling me I'm a Ross St. Brown's agent from the Lions, but
Yeah,
he was telling me this is a business where you can't really like sit around and wait for things to happen. Like if you really want to, be successful in this business, you're gonna have to go get it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Nobody's just gonna like no matter where you went to school or anything like that. Nobody's just gonna offer you a job, just because you're fresh out of school and you pass the test. Like, and in my experience, I've seen that to be true as well. It's all about personal relationships, and you really got to go out, and build those bridges with people, from all walks of life. And you gotta be conscious of, being intentional about the relationships you're building.
yeah.
Whether it be with coaching staffs, players' families, like everything. It all revolves around each other. So yeah, like really go get it if this is something that you want to do.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, yeah, that's respect. Yeah, that's that just taught me something right there, man. With me being this podcast, something I really want to do. So, I'm trying to branch out and network and meet with more people,
Mhm.
trying to get this thing up and popping, man. So hey, you gave me some advice just now.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah. So, what's your ultimate goal in your career? Like, the end game, like what you really want to accomplish the most.
Um, so coming out of grad school, I feel like I could have done anything. I could have been an accountant, I could have been, financial investment banker or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I could have. I feel like I could have done anything because I got my master's in international business. But
Yeah.
the reason I chose this is because I definitely wanted to positively impact the community. Now I can have like a lot of like career goals, have a number one overall pick or, like stuff like that. Like, and that all that is great. Don't get me wrong. And it takes a
Yeah.
lot of work to get to that point. But I think the biggest thing for me is and it's gonna be hard to quantify, but if I can really positively impact my community, inspire the next group of people to come after me, not whether they're being an agent or not, whether they're working in sports or not, if I can just, still, I guess, be a guiding light for them, like that's really my
Yeah.
ultimate goal, is just to inspire others and help them reach, new heights.
Okay. Oh yeah, yeah. That's respect. Yeah, I like that. So outside of when you're not being the agent, what you like to do outside of work? Like, what's your
Oh
hobby?
yeah. I like to travel. I like to travel. I like to spend time with my family, spend time with my siblings. Of course, friends too, but definitely love to travel. I've only been out the country one time, so I got to get out the country a little bit more. I went to St. Martin last summer, so
Yeah.
looking to do some more international travel. But other than that, man, I'm really laid back, man. I like to play the game. I play the PlayStation all the time, so I'm ready for that college football video game to come out, especially
Yeah.
if I can get some of them guys as my NIL clients.
Oh
So
yeah. Okay, yeah, I'll be on the PS5 too. That was gonna be my next question. I said, you ready for NCAA? I got to get your gamer tag so we can play a few rounds,
oh yeah,
man.
yeah, for sure, man. We're gonna run for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure, man. But yeah, I'm really excited. We waited 10 years for it. I just hope it don't be like Madden a little, because I kind of drifted off from Madden a little bit, man. It's just,
Yeah. It's the falling from grace. I'll say that much.
yeah. So my last question before I close this podcast: who is the top 5 NFL players you think we should watch out for? Like who you thinking this year?
You know,
Some breakout stars.
yeah, man. I thought about this question all night long, man, because I got so many guys that I definitely want to plug, but by it being like that, I don't want to leave anybody out. So I'm just plug Rock Hill guys, just guys from the crib. So
Yeah,
uh, Nick McCloud, number 1, is my client. New York Giants, number 44, plays defensive back. So I'm
yeah,
not sure yet. We're gonna see him in the on the outside corner. We're gonna see him in the slot this year at the nickel. Not sure yet. Um, Number 2, I feel like a lot of people counting him out, but he's still one of the greatest to do it in my eyes, and I think he's one of the best in the business now. Stephon Gilmore,
yeah,
not
yeah, yeah, yeah,
not
yeah,
with his
yeah,
team yet, but he's a dog, man. And if anything, he showed everybody that last year. So definitely look
yeah.
out for him. See where he lands at, because he'll be a good contributor no matter where he goes. Um, Jadeveon Clowney, he just signed with the Panthers, so coming back home, just came off a great year. I think he's gonna do something special again,
Mm,
especially, and it's gonna make it even better that he's doing it at home. So that's gonna be pretty
yeah,
cool. Darion Kendrick, LA Rams, is gonna be a big statement year for him.
yeah.
He's been proven to make plays on the biggest stage, even dating back to his high school and college days. He was my quarterback actually when I played high school football. So
He went to college at Georgia.
yeah, he went to
Okay, yeah,
Clemson,
yeah.
won a national championship, then went to Georgia and won another national championship. I
Okay,
think he the first one to win 2 national championships, 2 different teams.
oh,
So
that's what's up.
yeah, him, and then Stephen Gilmore, Stephon Gilmore's younger brother, he with the Lions. So hopefully we see him in more action this year. And then like I said, that's really about it. I mean, but other Rock Hill guys in the league, Cordell Patterson, uh, he's always
Yeah,
been, like lightning out there on the field. Love watching him play even when he was in high school. Um, Mason Rudolph might get a chance this year with the Titans. So, we're
yeah,
gonna see. But other than that, yeah, I had to plug all the Rock Hill guys for real, man. But as far as like all my other guys in the league, I got love for y'all, my brother's teammates, college
yeah.
team, NFL teammates, man. Love them dudes, man. They know it's all love with me.
Oh yeah, yeah. I see. Yeah, I see your brother, man. Yeah, I've been seeing him twice last year, man. So tell him good luck. You just
Man, thank you,
take it a
man.
little easy on the Eagles, man.
Yeah,
It's
for
all
sure.
love though. Man,
Yeah,
but
man.
another one. I got another one.
Okay.
5 teams to look out for too. You got some 5 teams you can name?
Ooh. Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting one. Um, feel like the first one you got to go with the Texans,
Oh yeah,
because
definitely,
yeah, they
definitely.
they they reloading. They ran into a giant last year with the Ravens. Um, it's tough. The Ravens got a lot of good ball players, but like I said, the Texans got to watch out for them. Um, whew, 5 teams that's probably gonna be on the come up. I would say I don't know. I would really pay attention to what Washington is gonna be doing. You know,
Yeah,
like they they
that's
they
one I
had a
like.
pretty they had pretty good off seasons as well. And sometimes all it takes is it's just a quarterback to just take you to the next level.
Yeah,
I would go with them. I would go with man, like I don't I don't know what's I don't really know what's necessarily gonna happen, but I do think the Steelers are gonna be a team that people should watch out for. I mean, they always
Russ.
competitive. You know what you get when you play them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So, the fact that they got
nasty
a veteran
defense.
quarterback and they got a young quarterback now, like, that's gonna make a difference. I would say the Packers. I think
Yeah,
they're gonna turn the corner. They got a lot of young guys. I mean, we saw what they was able to do in the playoffs, and I feel like they really could have gone farther. Um, Man, that whole NFC North is gonna be crazy. Bears, obviously,
yeah,
they reloaded. Uh, it's been crazy to watch. All these different moves that these teams been making. And other than that, man, honestly, man, I want to see. I really want to see what's gonna happen with. I want to see what's gonna happen with the Panthers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, just coming out. Like, I'm not saying like they're gonna be great. You know what I'm saying? But like last year, got to be the fourth for them. Like, they got to come up.
yeah,
You know, some way somehow. So they're gonna be an interesting team to watch. I'm not saying they're gonna be, nothing crazy.
yeah,
Man, I ain't saying they're gonna be competing for the division title or anything, but you know,
yeah.
just keep an eye on that because I do think you might have something happen there.
See, going off of that, the Panthers, like people were so quick to write Bryce Young off, but I was like, respectfully, he just need the weapons. Like,
Yeah,
of course, C.J. Stroud, let's see what C.J. Stroud would have did if he was with Carolina and Bryce Young
yeah,
did with Texas, because C.J. Stroud was drafted in
exactly,
a better situation. So it's like,
exactly. Like
yeah,
he
we
had
will see.
everything around him already. You know what I'm saying? And CJ is
Literally,
my guy. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
I love to watch him play, but I do think Bryce Young is gonna turn the corner. And like people say, like even talking to some of his teammates, they would just let me know like he's gonna be fine. I talked to
yeah,
a couple of the receivers, on Thanksgiving last year, and they let me. And I asked them like, how you feel about Bryce Young, and they was like, man, listen, like Bryce gonna be special. He just gotta
yeah.
have the right system, right scheme, and he's gonna be fine.
Yeah, they got a dog over there. They got Xavier Leggett. Now
Yeah,
I said
yeah,
it on
that,
one of my podcasts. I got him. I feel like that's gonna be like a steal of the
yeah,
draft. Like
yeah.
he like that for sure, man.
That's what I'm telling you. I met Zay when he came into University of South Carolina. Hey,
Yeah,
he's gonna be one of the ones, man. I'm excited to see what he's gonna do as well because he gonna
yeah,
put on a show if he's in the right situation. South Carolina, you can hear it in his voice too.
yeah, yeah. I see that on the press conference, man.
Yeah,
But yeah,
man.
but like I said, but yeah, good talk, man. Appreciate you for coming on my podcast, man. It really means a lot.
Oh yeah, no problem, man. Hey, thank you for inviting me. It's fun, and
Yes,
I'm
sir.
ready to see you take off with this thing, man.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. 'Cause you helped me out with it on this journey, man. But yeah, I'm gonna see you in a few weeks in Atlanta, man. We gonna touch up, get together, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. You already know it.
Yep. But hey, if you like today's video with sports agent Nakia McCloud, make sure you guys like subscribe to the D Hop Talking Shop podcast. Man.